Hey guys, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and I'm still on my trip to Williamsburg, Virginia, and this is day 2. We're getting ready to head home, but we're going to stop off at another comic book shop I found. Now this is Atomic Comics Emporium II. They are in Newport News, Virginia here, and we're going to run in. Again, I'll see if I can film on the inside of the store. If not, and if I pick up some books, I will show you what I pick up. But stay tuned, and we'll see what we get. Okay guys, so I just finished up going through the Atomic Comics Emporium #2 here in Newport News, Virginia. Now they let me do a little filming in the store. It turned out to be a really good store, and apparently this is the second store. The other one down is in Hampton, Virginia, and apparently that's a much bigger store, but this store turned out to be fantastic. I thought it was going to be a lot of gaming and new books, and it turned out that's true. They've got tons of new books in there and pretty good back issue bins and a lot of gaming, but their wall books were phenomenal. They got a lot of graded books if you're into that, and they've got a lot of key books on the back wall behind the counter, and I enjoyed my time here, and I ended up picking up a handful of things. So I'm going to put the camera down and I'm going to do a quick shot here of the video, or excuse me, of the comics that I picked up. So hang on 1 second. Alright, so here are the books that I picked up at the store. Now, what I thought it was going to be just a small bunch of books I picked up. As I was going through the back issue bins, I was picking up a few things that just interested me just for the PC, things I enjoy, like this right here. This is Usagi Yojimbo from Fantagraphics. This is issue number 11. Just a fun book, and I think I already have that book. This was Powers X #1. And the reason I picked that up, and it's in actually pretty good shape, is I had gotten this graded and got a 9.8, and I think I ended up selling it. So again, here I am replacing books that I've got graded and sold and going back into the PC again. I think I've got something wrong with me with that. But anyway, I know, you know, like, I know what the value is this. If I get this graded again, I know what this sells for. So didn't think that was a good, I thought this was a pretty good pickup no matter what. And I picked up another Usagi Yojimbo book. This is one of the Dragon Bellow conspiracy books. This is, I think, number 6. I think it was a 6-issue miniseries. These are reprints, and that's a David Peterson cover there. So, and the reason I got that was for the cover, because David Peterson will be in Baltimore this October for the Baltimore Comic Con, and of course he's known for Mouse Guard, but he's been doing the covers to some of these Usagi Yojimbo books. And then I got to the really good back issues, and I picked some things off the wall, and they had some pretty good back issue bins as well. These were the better comics, the more expensive comics, better grade comics and everything. But I picked up another copy of Avengers 267. Of course, this is the first part of that Council of Kang storyline that they are probably going to be drawing from for some of the Kang stories in the MCU. Now, this looked like to be in pretty high grade. Well, hopefully the back will be grayed out just as well. The front is tick-free, looks really sharp, sharp corners and everything. So keep your fingers crossed on that. I picked up another copy of this. This is 290, Mighty Thor number 290. This is the issue where Steve Rogers first picks up Mjolnir, and this is, of course, what everybody knows this from the Endgames, where he picks up the hammer and everything. This is the first issue where he picks that up. I had one copy of this that I had gotten graded, and I got a 9.6 on it. Ended up selling that. So again, we got a theme here today, guys, that where I am literally replacing books that I've sold out of my PC. And that continues here with this one. This is Secret Invasion number 1. It's a really clean copy. Again, a book I graded 9.8, got it, sold it. I've got a signed copy from Mark Morales in the collection that I'm going to save for Baltimore Comic Con. Bendis is going to be there, and I'm going to have him sign that one too, but it is not it's got a few ticks on it, so I'm just going to keep that for the PC. But this one looked pretty nice. There's no ticks on the front, and with that red cardstock cover, it really will show up easily. So this one looked really clean, so hopefully this will be one that I'll save, and maybe I'll get this one graded as well. And then I picked up a copy of Superman Adventures number 1. And if you've seen this book before, it's a beautiful wraparound cover, Bruce Timm cover. And again, another book that I've sold out of the PC that I got 9.8s on. Now this one, I don't think I've actually ended up buying this before, but I've had plenty in my collection. I've got 9.8s, 9.6s, 9.4s, all because I had tons of these Secret Wars issues. This is issue number 3. This is the first appearance of Titania. Of course, we just saw her appearance in the first episode of She-Hulk on the Disney Plus series, and this is her first appearance in comics right here. And this looked like to be a really nice copy, spine tick free. So hopefully this will be one I'll be sending out to get graded pretty soon. Now, you know, guys, I cannot go someplace without looking for a couple of different X-Men books. This is one of them specifically. I love this. This is my favorite X-Men Jim Lee book, issue number 256, the first appearance of Psylocke as the Lady Mandarin. And this looks like to be a really clean copy. The edge here, there's no spine ticks and everything, so I'm hoping this will be another one I'll send out for grading eventually. But I love this copy. I love this. Maybe I'll save it for Baltimore. And when Jim Lee's going to be there in the Baltimore Comic Con, maybe I'll save this one and get that one signed in person. And then the last book I picked up on this was another copy of Spawn number 9. This is the first appearance of Angela in comics. And this looked like a pretty nice copy. But with all that white on the front, it's definitely going to take some dry cleaning on there. But pretty much there's a little spine ticks here and there, but I think I can work everything out. So that wasn't a big investment on that one, but we'll see if we can work on that and get it in better shape. But that's it for the comics today, guys. So hopefully you like everything. Let me know what you think.